Hi there, I'm Kelly. I'm so glad you're joining me for today's Grounded video. We just started the 2 Timothy series last week, and this week we read 2 Timothy chapter 2, verses 14 through 26. In this part of his letter to Timothy, Paul really drills down on how we should handle disagreements and keep our faith strong. He tells Timothy and us to steer clear of pointless arguments over words. They just lead to trouble and hurt people, potentially pulling them and us farther away from God. Instead, Paul says we should focus on being diligent and trustworthy in how we handle God's truth, to not get caught up in debates or godless chatter and instead stay true to what really counts. I enjoyed the imagery that Paul created with household items and how he used them to encourage us to remain clean and honorable and ready for God's use. That means saying no to things that pull us away from Him and yes to what builds up faith, love, and peace. It's about choosing to be someone God can use for good purposes. Paul then talks about avoiding the evil desires of the youth. And what I'm taking from the statement isn't that young people necessarily have evil desires, but without the wisdom that comes from experience, it can be easy to be impulsive or angry or judgmental or proud. Instead, Paul encourages Timothy and all of us to be gentle and humble, even when correcting others who are off track. He says opponents must be gently instructed in the hope God will grant them repentance. It's no secret that our society today is loud. It seems like everywhere you turn, there is someone trying to force their beliefs on others. And we are so blessed because we know the truth. But God doesn't need us to be loud. We bear witness to His glory through our actions, by being gentle and humble and kind, even to those who may not show us kindness in return. This passage reminds us that God's grace transforms us. It helps us stand strong in our beliefs, live with integrity, and treat others with kindness and patience, even when we disagree. It's about being vessels of God's love and truth in a world that desperately needs it. So ask yourself, how can you stay focused on what truly matters and be a gentle and positive influence for God? Thanks so much for following along and have a wonderful week.